Okay, this is getting serious now. Desperate in more ways than one. Let's talk about Palantir. I'm Chase and this is the MoonShot Money channel. Are you ready? Let's go. Will there be a war in Europe? Will Russia invade Ukraine? The markets are being shaken like a rag doll. With painful inflation rising, tax rate hikes coming, and lack of confidence in Washington, coupled with the threat of war, all our growth stocks have been dropped out the proverbial window. All babies are being thrown out with the bathwater. Palantir was direct listed to the stock market on September 30, 2020 at $10. The stock price, as of this filming, from a high of $35 has dropped into the $11 range. Are you kidding me? Listen, if you look at dips on stock charts from the past, they are always viewed as missed opportunities. All current stock declines are haunted houses. I'm just saying, the transfer of wealth is happening right in front of our eyes. Smart money is buying hand over fist right now. Since September 2020, Palantir has added multi-million-dollar contracts like crazy. Foundry is being adopted in Fortune 500 business after business. The products are unrivaled. Alex Karp just said so. The revenue is accelerating and the customer base is broadening. So let me ask you, is Palantir worth $12 a share? You bet it is. Will it go lower? We're almost sure that it will. Consumer savings are dwindling, so consumer spending is slowing. The economy is decelerating, and there is still major problems with the supply chain. Could Palantir go lower? Absolutely. Will we be buying? Absolutely we will. Alex Karp was recently interviewed by Kevin Walsh for almost an hour, and he said several things for just the first time, which gave us some wonderful insight. If you are a Palantir investor or you're thinking about becoming one, you owe it to yourself to go to the Palantir YouTube channel and watch this interview. I just want to highlight a couple things from the interview that really matter. Number one, for the first time, Alex addresses the competition and how Palantir products like Gotham and Foundry compare. He said there was no company or product in existence that was as thick or as broad as Palantir's. Their only problem is thinning out the software products so they can be fully monetized. Think about that. For smaller businesses, they don't need and can't afford Foundry. So Palantir is right now working to make Foundry divisible so companies can buy only what they need. Think about the Microsoft Office suite. Maybe you use Word, but you never use PowerPoint. Or maybe Excel is your go-to software, but you never use Word. That's what we're talking about here. Right now, Palantir is working on new products as well as thinning out Foundry so small businesses can affordably buy just what they need. That's a massive revenue and growth engine being fine-tuned as I speak. Hide and watch Palantir creep into every area of the economy in the next 5 years, from crypto to net zero carbon emissions. It's happening right now. Let me say it strongly. Nothing is wrong with Palantir, the company. The problem is everything I mentioned in the top of this video. We refuse to look back at this moment and say we should have, could have, would have. The second highlight from Alex's interview I want to mention is the world-class software engineers that Palantir employs. The very best software engineers on the planet are building products at Palantir. If it matters about being the best, Palantir is the one. The stock-based compensation that's being issued to these men and women is part of the employee package to keep the very best engineers the world has to offer. We want to be invested with the very best in the world. Some have complained about Palantir diluting shareholders with this employee stock compensation plan. Here's the facts. There are 2 billion shares. That number has not changed. Since a direct public listing back in September 2020, we have not been diluted. When bears have short interest in play, they will embellish their speech for their own personal interest. In other words, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We are not passing along investing advice. This is our conviction. The world is a little sideways right now for sure, and that's hurting us all. But the sun will come up tomorrow. Breathe in, breathe out. Make decisions with your head and not your emotions. This has been the largest stock sell-off since March 2020. Take it all in stride. Click on one of these other Palantir videos here to find out more. These videos are full of great information. Earn more, save more, invest more, and give much more. And remember, if you're not interested in your money, someone else is. We'll see you in the next video and on the moon. Have a great day.